darlings, it's Miss Tia. Boy howdy, looks like Ziggy done blew up the YouTube streets today. Now, was anybody really surprised? I mean, 'cause I think we all know what been going on. I mean, like I knew that I knew, but then, you ever be like, you know something, you think you know something, and then, you find out, that it's for real, and then you're like, that's for real? Oh my goodness. You really shocked, even though you already knew? Because, I kept waiting for her to come and be like, it's all a big joke, because, everybody had been teasing about that. So I thought that's what she's going to do. She's going to, come back and say it's all a big joke. But, oh, no, that girl, she be serious. I mean, she's serious. Ziggy in love. And, this is what I got to be thinking about. Because then I started thinking about, Fred, he was living with that Laura lady. Ziggy had her on her channel a couple times, and, so, I guess they wasn't really married, but, they've been together for, 20 years, and they got children together and stuff, and, I don't know, but, so I started be worrying about her, I feel bad for Laura, and I was wondering, if Laura be like, Ziggy, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. That's what I be wondering, if Laura be singing that. But no, Ziggy say no, Laura done move in with somebody, she living with some guy. So I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. But that just, I don't know, you that's kind of weird, you friends with a couple, and they together when you're friends with them, and then, all of a sudden, you with their man, or, what? It's weird. Y'all think that's weird? I don't know. Miss Tia thought that was kind of be weird, but it is what it is, I guess. And, if people in love, I guess, you should be happy for them. I mean, everybody deserves to have love and be happy, I guess. Just kind of weird, how the whole story play out. This is what I be thinking about. Okay, so, no offense, Ziggy, because, but, honey, you a little gullible. And so, that's make people on the street sometimes be worried about you. Because, sometimes, you might believe stuff that other people no. No, ma'am, that's not true. And so, the stuff, because Fred done said a lot. He said a whole lot of stuff before, the meth monkeys, come on, Ziggy, for real. And then, the whole deal with the bones, for real. And then, one time he say one thing, and the next time, it's different. I don't know. But this is one thing that really gets me. Is okay, so, remember that time she went to Tennessee? I think it would be the first time. And so she go to meet Fred. Well, so she go meet Fred the first day, and it was, late at night or something. But then she come back the second day, and she had her little girl with her daughter. So she had to sit in the car. Well, and then she was telling Fred, she wouldn't bring her daughter, around people, but, she could tell he was a good guy. And about the time she say, she could tell, he was a nice guy, he started talking about, remember that time that's when I shot that dude? The girl, that would have been my first clue. I would have been, okay, thank you, goodbye. But no. And I mean, he didn't get no charges. It was self-defense or whatever, but, I just don't know if that would be, the first thing I would expect to come up in one of the first conversations we'd be having. But I guess, it's good to be honest. And so he was honest about that part, I guess. So, yeah. So then I start thinking, okay, this is just hypothetical. All right? Miss Tia, I'm just thinking, how you tell this what you going to tell your parents? What you say? And I know Ziggy grown. She grown. She in her 40s, she say. So, she don't need no approval from nobody. Girl, do you. Do you. But I be thinking, how you tell your family? You tell your mama and your daddy. Okay, so, see, what had happened was I was following this true crime case, and I had made a YouTube channel. And instead of saying my real name, I called it Ziggy. So now my name is Ziggy. Everybody call me Ziggy. And see, what had happened is I was following this case, and so I decided I was going to go to Tennessee, where the little girl was from. And then, so like, I went there, and then that's where we got the dog. You know, the dog Athena we got? Yeah, that's what we got the dog from there. And from her parents. That was like the dog from the little girl's house. And then like I had to meet the parents at the church, and then like we went to the Wendy's, and then oh yeah, Mom and Dad, I forgot to tell y'all this part. So see, what had happened was I went in to talk to her neighbor. And so I go talk to her neighbor, and his name be Fred, and so then I just keep on talking to them, and, you know, we talk on the phone, him and his woman, Laura, and we be talking on the phone, and then, well, Fred got arrested. He got arrested for selling meth. Yeah. But he don't do that no more. He got clean when he was in jail. And so I keep on talking to him while he was in jail, and I was just like, I started falling in love with him. And then the Laura, she left, and she went to go live with somebody else, and so he was all by himself, and so I just, Mom and Dad, I'm in love with a man named Fred Jr. Hill from Tennessee. That's what happened. I'm in love, and that's, you know, I fall in love on the YouTube streets, and that's just the way it is, and oh yeah, he gonna be coming live here. But first, we might need to get some money. We might have to start a GoFundMe so he can move to Indiana to live with me. Oh, you know what, y'all? You know what she said? She said that she was talking about getting married or something. People be talking about that. She said she was going to start a GoFundMe for her wedding like Cher did. That's what she said. She going to start a GoFundMe for her wedding. My word. Ziggy, slow down, honey. Slow it down a little bit. You know, I mean, sometimes I tell you, it just gets a little worrisome. I don't know. But boy, I guess we all did know, huh? We did know. We knew. Ziggy was in love with Fred. Like, we ain't kidding nobody. Like, every time he be talking to her, and we go to get off the phone, he say, I love you. And then she just be like, joke about it, like, oh, we just friends. Girl, bye. We know. We already knew. But I'm glad, you know, you come out with it and tell everybody, so you don't have to be worrying about it anymore, because you say you was worried about everything. You had to be careful what you say. So, you know, that's good. And if you're happy, that'd be good. Just be careful and don't be gullible. And I don't know what else to tell you. But I do know this. So it seemed like now Laura, she not be singing no more, Ziggy, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. No, she not singing that no more. But Fred and Ziggy be singing. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Yep, that's what they be singing. Oof. I hope they don't do that too soon, though. Well, they can't do it too soon because he's still in the rehab place, right? Yeah, they got time. They got time. Woo-wee. I tell you what, these streets be something else. They be something else. Whew. So, yep, Ziggy and Fred. Fred and Ziggy. Mr. Ziggy, Mrs. Fred, Mrs. Hill, Mrs. Friggy Hill. I don't know. What we call them now? What we gonna call them? Lord have mercy. Ziggy and her man. That's what I'm gonna say. Ziggy and her man. That's what I'm gonna be calling them. All right, darlings. Well, I'm gonna get on off of here because, you know, these streets, man, they just wear you out. I tell you what. But, so that would be happening today. Ziggy in love. Fred in love. Ziggy and Fred in love. Lord help them. Whew. All right, darlings. Well, Miss T gonna go now. But, you know, as always, I'll see you soon. Bye now.